YouTube, what's going on? Horse Racing Gamer here. Welcome back to Starters Order 7. Last time we left off, we were trying to have a successful breeding session. Did not work, and I think I'm going to have to retry it several times. So Titania is a 3-year-old mare that I have. She is currently breeding with Guisho, and we'll show you guys this guy again. I'm assuming he's also 3. No, 5-year-old stallion. It says it right at the top, Eric. Duh, come on. Standing at Ashford Farm, here is Guisho. I am probably not saying this horse's name right, so if you do know the proper pronunciation, feel free to let me know in the comment section below so I don't sound like a complete ignoramus. 102, 106 I should say is the highest rating, and for people that are familiar with Equibase figures, obviously that would translate to a 106 Equibase number. So pretty decent stallion. You see how he started his 2-year-old season, ran in a handicap, which was a Class 2 handicap at a mile at Santa Maria. Ended up finishing 7th out of 16 horses. That's not a bad showing for your first time running against a pretty competitive field. So hopefully if this breeding pair can succeed, hopefully we could get a decent horse from these two, but that's yet to be determined. So as of today, we'll be kicking right off with a race with our 2-year-old filly, Ribbons and Bows. We're going to go ahead and check her out. She right now has an 84 rating, but technically she hasn't actually earned a rating. She did win her first race, which was a maiden, open maiden on the turf. And then I tried to run her in the Princess Charlene of Monaco C1 allowance race for 2-year-olds. 5 furlongs in South Africa, and she did not do well at that race. So I've only actually ran with her once. That first win was not while she was my horse, from my understanding. So we'll try her out again. Today she'll be running in an allowance race, C1 classifications again, 5 furlongs. So still racing against tougher competition, but I think it was the only race I could put her in. Otherwise, she would have been sitting for a while. And I still want to figure out what I have with my newest horses. That way I know what to do, whether we retire them, whatever the case is. So let's go ahead and head to the race course, and we'll wait till our girl is up. So we'll go ahead and skip this race and the result. We'll skip this one. We are waiting for the name Ribbons and Bows, who now appears 4th on the card here today, racing in, I believe, Tucson, Arizona. So again, we are here for the C1 allowance race, 2-year-olds on the dirt for stallions, fillies, and mares, running 5 furlongs. Short field of 6. And the favorite, when all is said and done, is going to end up being the 3-horse. I believe the 3-horse, if I'm not mistaken. The 3-horse Shiming will end up being the favorite. And Ribbons and Bows not expected to do well. So let's just go ahead and go watch the race and see how she performs. You see the other horses coming to this field already. Rated 84, 94 for Speediest or Speed Fit Girl. And a 68 for Dorelia. And a 71 rating for Pagan Rhythm. So kind of the mixed field, obviously. Nobody's won here yet. Well, that's not true. It's not a maiden race, but you get the point. None of us are doing great things at the moment. We're all trying to find our footing, but Ribbons and Bows, our filly, does not have much of a chance today. So let's see how she does. Cannot believe I named myself HRG Ranch. It's so goofy. I just hate that you can't change that. Like, why are so many games set up that way where you can't change like a simple name? You can change everything else in the game, but you can't change your actual main file name. I'm assuming there's a reason for it. I'm not familiar with gaming coding to that extent, but anyways, we're off and racing Ribbons and Bows. She gets out to a clear and good start here for 4 furlongs left to go. She will take the lead by about half the length or about a full length over Chiming. The favorite, who's sitting outside of Dorelia, who's to the rail in second, will probably start to push the pace. I'll see what the jockey does. Don't know what her stamina is. Now it looks like the jockey may try to get her going. I need you to go now, buddy. I always forget the camera angle switches. I think this is what I want. Yes, it is. All right. So down the stretch we come. Ribbons and Bows. Less than 2 furlongs left to go. She's actually still got a lead, but I'm a little bit nervous about whether she can hold on. Approaching a furlong, it's still Ribbons and Bows. She's still holding on there. Here comes Dorelia. Here comes Chiming, a 3-horse Speed Fit Girl, closing on the outside. I have a furlong left to go. Ribbons and Bows. She's tiring. She's going to get passed by Dorelia, and she's trying to hold on for a 3rd place finish. And she's neck and neck. She's going to bounce back. And actually, Ribbons and Bows, our 2-year-old filly, finishes 2nd in that C1 race. So the same class of competition as the last outing. I put her in. Only this time she does better and at 18-1. It's pretty decent. And yeah, that jockey, the Silks, they look like they're matching. I don't know that horse. I don't have connections to that horse in particular at all. But yeah, 18-1, not a bad race there. And Ribbons and Bows finishing second. Ribbons and Bows, ridden as a stalker, we were just beginning to pick up towards the end. So may have found a good spot for her. Run her at that 5 furlong distance. Make sure she gets out early in the lead. And hopefully she can hold on. That definitely seems to be a sweet spot for her. So really happy with that. And we'll go ahead and skip the end of the race. And we're back here. So Ribbons and Bows, second place finish there. That's not Ribbons and Bows. That's Desert Glow. Here we are. So much better. Second place finish. And the notes pretty much read the same thing. And have we had the same jockey? You know, we've had different jockeys. Last time I had Lepereau, who did not do as great, but I think the class was a lot higher. That purse is only 23,000. So that kind of seems to be her window. If I run her in between the window of a C4 and C1 classification, with a purse between, let's say, $13,000 to $25,000. That seems to be a good window for her. And she is officially rated 84 after that second place finish, but now it says her rating actually bumps up to a 90 overall. But as far as this current season, that puts her officially at 84. So not bad, not bad. You see her lineage. Her parents really didn't do much of anything, at least not winning anything in the millions. So hopefully we'll have a chance here. And she is a sprinter, so that's good. At least we know we have something legitimately to work on. Okay, everybody's ready to go. Let's see who else we can find a race for. Desert Glow, 5-year-old mare. She's been racing quite a bit. I think I raced her one time. That was on the turf, and she did finish third. That was ridden by Valenzuela. And that was at the distance of a mile. Definitely long distance horse for sure. Average build. She likes a heavy track. Disposition is normal, light gray. Her breeding indicator admits she should be winning or running at about 9 furlongs. And C4 class seems to be her best window as well. So she'll hopefully be a good broodmare to use once she's done racing. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can put her into a race. So let's go ahead and focus just on Desert Glow for now. And don't know if she likes the turf or the dirt better. She finished third on the turf, but she's probably, yeah, she likes the dirt, heavier track. So hopefully we can find that for her. There's a selling race. Here's a handicap C3. Not the distance. Okay, I need at least a mile. All right, let's see. Selling race. She's way overqualified for this one. What's her rating? 78.86. Yeah, she's overqualified. Here's a C3 race. Still kind of overqualified handicap. She would carry a handicap. San Luis Rey C2 handicap. 220,000. Running a mile. Late declaration will be 3,400. Okay, so we can't put her in a race anytime soon. We have to wait until we have that late declaration penalty gone. And I'm just seeing how far I can go. Okay, here's the cutoff. All right, so we need to find something on the dirt. 1 mile selling race. Still, she needs a good handicap race, but nothing that I think will put us at a significant disadvantage. Maybe we can run her at this one. This is a C3 handicap. 4-year-olds and up, running a mile in Florida on April 1st with a field of 5 as of now. She could slot well into there. And that's probably what I'm going to do. Purse is $12,000, so if she can get that win, that would kind of be nice to have that money. Jockey-wise, I'm going to look to see who's done the best this season. And let's go ahead and do Saez. Let's go ahead and book you for the ride. All right, we'll confirm our booking, and Desert Glow is ready. So now let's check out Saranic Lake. Okay, so Saranic Lake, I've only raced once. She did get her first win with us in that C3 handicap, running 6 furlongs. So probably should stick to that again on the dirt. So let's go ahead and try this for Saranic Lake, 85 rated overall. So yeah, let's go ahead and see if we can find something similar to that. So Saranic Lake, what did I say? 6 furlongs, ideally. And that's all fine. Okay, let's find something on the dirt, and let's see when the declaration penalty cutoff is. C1 grade 1, Dubai Golden Sahin. We stand no chance. We're not even going to entertain that one. Here's a C3 handicap running 6 furlongs. 12,000 is the purse. And let's see, 0 to 110. Yeah, she could be ready for this race, but it's a little bit of a stacked field. I kind of want to continue to run my horses in the allowance handicap type of races until I really get a good feel for exactly where they need to be. So I think I'll put her in this C3 handicap on the dirt, running 6 furlongs in Arcadia. And pretty mixed field, but she should have a chance to win it. She might be overly favored, but we'll see. And I'll put Saez. I want to give him 2 rides to see if he's another jockey I can hopefully rely on. She's good to go. Roscoe Blake, will check him out. We've raced with him twice. Still figuring him out. He's only rated 63 so far. I've raced him in 2 C4 maidens. He has not done well in either of those. Preference is a muddy track, so he likes the dirt. I think I tried, let me try blinkers with him. Maybe a nose. Actually, let's just try the noseband. I think I tried the blinkers with the visor before. Let's try the noseband. And he likes to run, well, his breeding indicator indicates he should be running a mile. I've tried running him at sprint, so let's actually try to run him at his preferred distance to see if that makes a difference. So Roscoe Blake, let's look for whatever is at a mile. I don't care when the race is. Perfect. A mile, way in the future. This race will be happening on April 19th. And who is the jockey I was really liking that I was working with? He's not even here, available. Let's go ahead and get, Saez is, I guess, let's try Pizarro. Let's actually book a different jockey for that trip. So I'll be racing in a 1 mile C4 maiden classification race for 2-year-olds on the dirt in Vancouver on April 19th. And we'll be using a new jockey, G. Pizarro. So I believe all of our horses now are booked for a race with the exception of Ribbon and Bows, who we just raced. And apparently Ribbon and Bows is still kind of ready to go. That was a much better performance last time out. So again, we'll try to stick to the C1, C2 classifications. And stick to running at 5 furlongs only, and preferably on the dirt. So let's see if we can get Ribbons and Bows in a race as well. And hopefully we can do that after the cutoff. Here's a C7. Well below our classifications. We're too strong for that one, too strong for this one. So Ribbons and Bows will have to probably take a layoff, because you can only schedule races, I believe, 1 month at a time. Yeah, which I guess is good. I would like to schedule a little bit further ahead like we can at Gallop Racer, but that's okay. All right. So let's close all that, and let's just go ahead and continue to skip. And let's actually go to our next day of racing. So we'll skip quite a bit forward. And let's see if anything has changed. Breeding, any updates? Ah, yes! Success! Success, ladies and gentlemen. Titania has conceived from Guisho, a 5-year-old stallion standing at Ashford Farm. There has been success. Status is in foal. Yes, I'm so excited. Finally, in foal to Guisho. Fantastic. So, if you can use, obviously, an out-of-barn stallion, an outside stallion, you do have a chance to make breeding work, which is a given, but, you know, it feels better when you can obviously use your own in-house stallions. But right now, I would just like to try to improve our horses when we can. Certainly worth the money, but I need to start saddling winners soon. If not, I'll have to take out a loan, and I would really, really prefer not to do that. It is a game after all. So stable value has at least jumped up. Our cash reserves have gone the opposite. So We're spending about 3,000, I believe, a week in staff wages and everything else. Which I believe now that I'm figuring out more about my horses, I think the wins and the better results will start to show up. So our next race is not until, well, yeah, the first. Let's go ahead and skip today's racing. And here we are. Desert Glow will be up. Desert Glow is our 5-year-old mare. She'll be up in a 1 mile C3 handicap race for 4-year-olds and up on the dirt. Let's go to the race course. And she's up in the first race of the card here. Beautiful sunny day. Let's go ahead and fast forward the advanced betting to see exactly where we finish. And she'll come into this race. Second favorite behind Giles Cross. Our girl Desert Glow, 5-year-old mare, coming in with odds of 3-1. She started the morning line with 11-4. So pretty good chance here for a win today. This should be right up her alley. We have an 8-year-old mare, Charlotte's Dancer. She is the long shot, but hats off to her for still being out here on track. So let's see how this goes. Purse is $12,845. Need this win. It'd be really nice for Desert Glow. Hopefully we can make it happen. Number 3, post position 6, and we are off and racing here. So it's an okay start for Desert Glow. Desert Glow is the gray, the only gray in this field. Okay, horse with blinkers there. Cool, it's the number 6 horse. Can't really tell, but they're definitely on. So Desert Glow, definitely a stalker. Jockey, I believe is, not Leperow. Is it Valenzuela? Think. Anyways, 5.5 furlongs left to go, so a pretty long mile type of race coming out of the chute. Kind of reminds me of what, Belmont yeah, probably Belmont Park, right? As far as that really long chute they have on the backstretch. So we'll see how Desert Glow finishes. 4 furlongs left to go. Rebridled Dream sits at the front. Charlotte's Dancer, the 8-year-old mare. She'll sit there in second. Lost Link sitting there in third. 3.5 furlongs left to go. Jockey trying to figure out what to do with Desert Glow. Need to get that horse going now. We need to get going. We need to get going. We need to get going. 3 furlongs left to go. Now here comes Desert Glow. Rebridled Dream still at the front, followed by Charlotte's Dancer. Approaching 2 furlongs as we head into the stretch. It's still Rebridled Dream at the front. Charlotte's Dancer now trailing behind. Here's the gray Desert's Glow with a huge run on the outside. There's the 6-horse Lost Link in the middle. Approaching a furlong left to go. Rebridled Dream still sitting at the front. Now a surge from the rest of the field. Desert Glow trying to meet those horses as well. Half a furlong. Charlotte's Dancer, the long shot's going to take the lead. Giles Cross is in second. Desert Glow is going to sit outside in third. And it looks like Desert's Glow, our mare, is just going to finish in third. So it's a money place finish. Thought that we had the chance to go for the win there. And the old gal gets it done. The old gal gets it done. It just goes to show you, if a racehorse can still run and still wants to win, the age is irrelevant. I really hate ageism in sports. Like, I get it, but, like, my goodness, if someone can still compete, in this case, if an animal can still run and can still show that heart and that tenacity with the right jockey aboard, the right driver, whatever the case is, like, who cares about the age? Charlotte's Dancer at 50-1 gets the win there. Holy crap. Wow. 50-1 Charlotte's Dancer, 8-year-old mare. Why do I keep saying mare? Mare gets the job done. Desert Glow, trainer HRG Ranch. How goofy. We finished in third. Should have finished a lot higher, but not ideal. But still, money place finish is decent. So I don't know if the distance was too bad or not. And we have the Florida Derby, and to be honest with you, this will probably be the last race of this video. Let's go ahead and watch this. We are here for the Grade 1 Florida Curlin Derby. It's a field of 11 horses, and it looks like the favorite coming into today's contest will be La Day 2. La Day 2, number 4 horse, should have post position number 1, ridden by Castellano, 121 rated, last winning rating, pretty high, to say the least. So, I could make a wager. I keep forgetting I could bet. If I could put, maybe even just like, I should go for the win bet, but like, this game is just like any other game. Can I bet in this race? I should be able to. I forgot how to bet. Am I able to bet? You can look at the horse itself, see this, the form. Wow, really good horse. Shocker. Don't think I can actually bet. I guess I can. I thought I could. It should be somewhere here. It used to work this way. Maybe I can. You can bet in this game mode still, can't you? Or do you actually have to only be in like the gambling or the wager mode? I thought you could still do it in this mode. Yeah. Oh, you bet over here, Dyer. Come on. And I forgot they don't have. They only have win or this EW thing, which I'm not a huge fan of. Yeah. So De La 2. I guess I'm just going to go ahead and do... And I'm just going to go ahead and do $500 because I just want to see how this goes out. So to finalize that, what do? You enter? No. I do wish this was a little bit more refined. I'm not a huge fan of how this the betting system works. It's a little basic to say the least. And I'm not trying to play the maximum, but I also can't confirm my bet. 17. No. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Take that back. Take it back. Oh, dear. I did not mean to click on that. And it appears I just wagered $17,000. Not what I was trying to do. And yes, that's my fault. I'm surprised the game doesn't give you an option to cancel or to... Wow. That's annoying. I wasn't meaning to click on that. I know it showed it, but I assumed like I was going to be able to like cancel. Like why do games force you to do things and then not? It doesn't make sense. It's like the same thing I said about like a save file. Like why are you permanently stuck with the same save file? And especially modern in gaming, I know that's not as much of a thing, but wow. Not $17,000. This horse better win. This horse better win. Otherwise, I am going to have to take out a loan. And that's not what I want to do. Now, this is a different camera angle. We're watching it from the first-person POV. 7.5 furlongs left to go. I think we'll actually stick with this camera angle for now. This is kind of nice just for a difference, but... $17,000. That's not what I wanted to do at all. That's like really annoying. And I thought I was going to be able to at least cancel or roll back that bet. And no, they're just like, stick with it. Who freaking cares if you spent $17K? We won't reimburse you. Not like we need to. So great. Absolutely great and fine and dandy. So we'll see how this goes. If this horse wins, it'd be great. 4 furlongs left to go. La Day 2. Running up on the outside. Beautiful city skyline. There's at least like 2,000 buildings right there. All skylines. So we must be like 5,000 years in the future. That's the only way that makes sense to have that many buildings. I'm totally kidding. And I'm also not kidding. I love the attention to detail in this game with the RVs, the trucks. It really does feel like you're racing at these tracks. And here we go. Down the stretch we come. La Day 2 sits there at the front of the field. La Day 2 still rolling, still winning. Not the camera angle I want. I'm trying to adjust. Can't figure it out. I hate this camera angle stuff. La Day 2 is still winning. Here it is. Here's what I needed. And La Day 2 is going to get it done. We're lucky. We're so lucky. The camera angles I'm still trying to get familiar with in this game. I've done this since I played this game. I should have them memorized, and I don't. Just because, like, you start every new race with, like, a different camera angle. Well, not true. Certain races start with different camera angles, and I don't know why. La Day 2 gets the win. The heavy favorite for a reason. On an absolute tear on the Grade 1 scene. What a horse. What a horse. And fortunately, I luck out. So what do my bets hit? So I spent $17,000. The return was $30K. When in reality means my profit was only $13K, but at least I get my money back, thank goodness. And actually, because of that, we go up from $40,000 to $49,000. So I can bet. That's good. Still probably want to be more careful with that going forward, but at least I know it's something I can legitimately do, and if I need to. So happy Titania, our mare. This girl right here, she is in foal with Guisho, so we will have a new horse on the way next year. This horse is fit in good condition and could return to racing if required. So even after she gives birth. If I wanted to bring her back to the track, we could, but she was not good on the track, at least not when I had her. And yeah, 53 rated. I think her max ceiling was like a 60 Equibase figure. I don't think she was going to get any better than that. She's a basic allowance horse. So let's see if she can give us something good with breeding. But again, just really happy and really excited that obviously, yeah, we will have a foal on the way, most likely, with Guisho and Titanium. So that's going to do it for today's episode. You guys feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. We'll be back with some more Starters Order 7 racing here very soon. HOG will be signing out. Hope you all have a great fantastic day. I will see you all later. Feel free to drop any tips and suggestions in the comment section below. Goodbye.